we're here in the studio with Channel 6. We're here with Diane, Havinga, and Andrew Seegers. We'll be talking about the digital conversion. So Diane, what can we expect to see and what is the digital conversion?
Good question, Margaret. Thank you for having us. Andrew was just saying he hasn't been on that side of the couch in a while.
I haven't flown co-pilot before on a show.
For a while, but we're excited to be here. So we have some really great things that are going to be happening in about 2 weeks. They're going to that's the actual physical construction. The plans have actually been in the works for 3 years, I think?
Yeah,
We've been
feels like longer than that.
Since Andrew started working.
Yeah, probably actually. Yeah.
But as everyone knows, television has changed dramatically in the last 10 years, I guess, right?
And then even more so the last 5. Yeah.
Last 5 years. It's gone from an analog system to a high definition digital system format, and we just need to keep up with that trend. And so in 2 weeks we're going to actually start the physical construction, where we're going to be swapping out our old analog equipment that's in the control room and switching all that to digital. And that will allow us to do several things. First, let me say when we're going to start doing this. So Monday, August 17th, if you stop by Village Square, where the studio is located, you're going to see us there, but you're also going to see our technicians coming in and starting to actually move equipment and take things out and construct the actual infrastructure for this move. So we'll be closed. The studio part will be closed. We're not going on vacation. Andrew and Avan really thought they were, but they're not. We're not going on vacation. We're still going to be available. So from Monday, August 17th through Friday, September 11th, we won't be able to do any live television shows, but we'll still be functioning. We're in the process right now of pre-recording all the shows that are going to be seen during that time period.
Oh, so for residents who like to watch Channel 6, Village in Motion, they'll still be able to see it at the regular time?
Exactly. Nothing's going to be changing in terms of that. There may be a few interruptions, and by that, when the engineers need to, hook up certain pieces of equipment or take down certain pieces of equipment, we may have times when we will have to go off the air. Hopefully that's not going to be longer than, to be honest, I don't know how long, but I'm hoping it's not going to be anything longer than an hour or two, but we will notify everyone through the scroll. The scroll is going to be functioning. We're going to be updating it. The hospital list will be updated daily like it is now. The menus, any information that is needed will be updated. That will still be functioning. The voiceovers, unfortunately, those are those narrative scrolls that we do for our low vision people. I'm pretty sure we're going to have to temporarily suspend that operation. I'm still in the process of confirming that. That will be a change. Some of our weekend programming may also be disrupted, and I'm just saying the 9:30 to 12:30 Village in Motion Deja Vus or encores that we do. I'm not sure if we're going to have complete access to those shows. It really depends on where they are in terms of the construction. So some of those shows may be temporarily suspended, but the Monday through Friday, your exercise shows will be there, your relaxation shows will be there, the specials, the Coffee with Ben's, the Q&As. What am I missing anything else?
Channel 6 Sports. Yeah.
So while the station is down, what can residents expect to see on Village in Motion? What can they look forward to seeing?
Oh, well, we thought it would be a great time to celebrate the fact that we have won our 10th year in a row consecutive Telly Award. So we won 2 this year. And we thought it would be a great time to review not all, but a lot of that programming. So they're going to see shows from the very beginning, 2004, all the way to the present in terms of various Telly Award-winning shows. We're going to be reviewing those and celebrating those. We'll also have some great parts is in the process of preparing a who's who, another who's who for us. We're going to have a resident council show like we always do monthly. So some of the shows we are in the works of pre-taping them and getting those ready to be aired. Philanthropy, we'll have a full show about the gala because believe it or not, that's coming up sooner than we all think. So there'll be a variety of shows to keep people informed.
Now, for the residents who don't know what the Tellys are, can you explain maybe to them what those are?
Sure. So actually, we have a couple on the set. Here's one that we won in 2010 for a trip that I took during my bicycle trip out Cape Cod. So the Telly Awards are a a program where we submit various shows for consideration for video excellence. It's they're judged. There's 3 separate judges who don't know each other or communicate with each other, and they get a list of submissions that they review and rate, and they take those scores and compile them and award either a silver Telly or a bronze Telly. We've won 2 silver, and the rest have all been bronze.
How many Telly Awards has Channel 6 won?
To date, 26.
Wow.
So, and
That's
like
impressive.
I said, one since we started in 2004, at least one for the last 10 years. So we're pretty proud of that record.
Aren't you a Telly judge too
Yeah,
for other
congrats.
shows?
I have been
Yeah.
asked to, I'm on what's called the Telly Silver Council, where it's an advisory council made up of various professionals across the nation, and it's also an international competition. So we're an advisory council, and every so often they'll send out things like, what would you like to see on the Tellys? And I've actually been advocating that they have a separate submission for seniors, because as you know, and most of our viewers know, we are a senior-dominated production facility, and a lot of our seniors have done great, outstanding work, and it would be great for them to be recognized for their work.
Yeah, that's a great
I mean,
program.
they are recognized through the Tellys, but I mean, and individually recognized, but so far they haven't taken me up on that.
So before we go, as far as the conversion goes back to that, are we looking, once the conversion is completed, what can residents see differently about the show, or what's the difference in making this conversion?
Yeah, that's a great question. So I think that there are really 3 things, and Andrew, you can help me out here if I missed one. First thing is our signal will be clearer and sharper, and the color should be also very vibrant. Second, people have complained for years that our shows don't necessarily always start on time, or they may start instead of it starting at noon, maybe it starts at 11:58, maybe it starts at 12:03. Sometimes the shows just stop on their own. Sometimes they skip, things like that. So that should be corrected, because now all the equipment will be talking to each other in the same language instead of one analog, one digital, then analog to digital to analog back to digital. We'll stop that nonsense. And then the lip sync, the issue that people have complained where, just the lips are just a little bit off. That will be stopped. So those are the 3 main things that residents should see right away.
Yep.
Have I missed anything else, Andrew?
No, I don't think so.
Wonderful. So once again, just for the residents, when will the studio be down?
So we'll be down, again, it's just studio production. Staff will still be here. We're not going away. We'll be able to answer questions. We'll still be updating the scroll. But starting Monday, August 17th through Friday, September 11th, we might be done a day sooner, but we'll still be, that will give us time to clean up all the dust and figure out what we need to do so our shows run on time and get ready the following Monday.
Well, thank you so much for coming to the studio today, and this has really cleared up some things, hopefully for the residents.